What's good, YouTube? Stormybman, and I'm back with another Stormybman's brief. We're calling it Respect the Craft. On the subject of Terrence Bud Crawford, the current WBO welterweight champion of the world, he's a fighter that has seen success with 37 victories and 28 KOs, no defeats. As Bud Crawford is entering the final quarter of his career, he's looking for an established big money fight and a possible showdown with Earl Spence Jr. But along the path, there have been naysayers and detractors because Bud, who has moved up from the lower weight divisions to the current welterweight division, hasn't seemed in some people's minds to have fought the type of fighters that they would have liked to see him fight. But along his journey, he has faced the likes of Breedis Prescott, Ricky Burns, Yuriorkis Gamboa, Thomas Delorme, Henry Lundy, Victor Postal, John Molina Jr., Julius Ndongo, and then finally moving up to the welters, he has 8 straight knockouts since he has come to the division. Bud Crawford has done nothing but prove himself as a winner. And even if he has yet to face the welterweights that have been established at the division before he arrived on the scene, it doesn't detract from the success that he has had in his career. The fighter is an engaging, crowd-pleasing fighter. He boxes, he punches, he has decent defense. He engages in a manner of which you would like to see some of those other champions do, even though they are a little bit reluctant. The thing about a fighter like Bud Crawford is he doesn't talk very much. He's a family man and he's well guarded as far as who he wants to extend himself to. But that shouldn't really matter at the end of the day, because all we really care about is what transpires in the ring. That's the way I look at it. But at the same time, in today's social media era, people are asking and demanding so much more from the fighters than they used to get in the past anyway. Bud Crawford is a true throwback. He's the type of fighter that you can take and put back in a previous era before his time, and he can compete. There's not a lot of fighters currently that you could say that about, but you can look at the efforts that he has put forth, and you can also look at the results that he has garnered. He's a true champion, and he's the type of champion that we should definitely embrace. When we look back upon his career, we will do so fondly, looking at how he was able to engage and take care of his opponents and win championships on his journey. Why not give him the credit while he's still around? The thing is that, again, the modern age, people are clamoring and asking so much of the fighters. But I prefer fighters who can get it done in the ring as opposed to guys who want the celebrity. This is something that should not be lost on the career of Bud Crawford. He has power in both hands. He can switch from orthodox to southpaw. He can move. He is a fighter who makes adjustments on the fly. Everything that you can think about from the throwbacks, he's able to apply to his craft. And that's why we're calling this segment Respect the Craft. When you see fighters being able to do what you remember the guys of yesterday do and have the same type of success, even if greater success, you have to take your hat off to them. This is a time where you need to embrace what's before you, because as soon as you blink, it will have gone away. Bud Crawford is a respectable fighter. He's a fighter that should be given a lot more accolades than he has received. And he is one that I would like to take the mantle up and say, hey, let's give this man the credit. Salute to Terrence Bud Crawford, the current WBO welterweight champion of the world, and hopefully he gets that chance to unify against the other champions and see where his career takes him. This is Stormybman. Till the next time, I'm out.